All right, so there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead and have a, you're probably gonna need to adjust the seat because I'm real short, so.
Okay. There it goes.
Yep.
Oh, it even smells like, oh, that vinyl, that hot vinyl smell.
There's nothing like vintage 80s vinyl.
Oh. Okay. So what do I need to know before I do anything?
So key entry's over here. I don't know if the Cayman was the same way.
I don't know. I think that thing might have been, no, it wasn't. It had a key. I can't remember where I put it.
Fun fact, you know, all Porsches are like this to my knowledge. The reason why is because it was the way they did the Le Mans cars. Because when
Okay.
There you go. So there's no power steering, no power brakes.
Okay.
But the brakes are actually hydraulically assisted.
Okay.
So
cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Weird.
That's odd. Huh. And power windows. Was that an option?
It was back in the day. And you'll need them because the air conditioner, like I said, doesn't really work.
Didn't do anything. I guess what was once here?
That is this.
Oh, OXS.
This is for the oxygen sensor.
Oh.
So when they required emissions, and that's supposed to let you know when the catalytic converters failed.
Oh,
Supposed to fail. Well, funny thing, it doesn't actually work in general. Porsche didn't want to actually go to the trouble of inventing a sensor.
Yeah.
So they literally just have it run off the odometer. Every 30,000 miles, that light comes on.
Hey, check
so
it. Okay,
over and far to the right.
Okay. Complete stop, obeying the law. And the pedals are hinged at the bottom, not at the top.
Yep. Which is actually how race cars do it. That's the reason why Porsche did it.
Ah.
And to give you a hint here, Porsche didn't do that because they were like, oh, we want the race car experience. They were just lazy. They just didn't want to redesign it. So they just did what they knew. So they hinged them from the bottom because all Porsche ever really built was race cars. But that's changed ever since Volkswagen took them over. So something about the shifter in this you might have felt. You're doing it great so far.
Thank you.
You need to let the synchros rev up. So keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
But if you try to shift it too fast, it'll complain and groan.
Oh.
So whenever you're putting the clutch in, you're doing it exactly right. You're a natural. When I first did it, I ground like hell. It took me forever to learn how to drive it. But
so let it slip a little bit. Right?
Well, you don't need to let it slip, but just when you're pushing the clutch, give it a second before you go into gear.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay. Should I muscle my way over?
Yeah, just go.
All right. Keep going over?
Keep going over.
Okay.
I did a hand signal.
I see that, like, I've seen other people do hand signals here instead of like just putting the blinker on and hoping for the best.
It's because of the bicyclists.
Oh.
Bicyclists tend to pay more attention to hand signals.
Okay.
And the last thing you want to do is hit a bicyclist, because if you do, the court will be in their favor, not yours.
Ah, yeah.
So even if it was completely an accident, and you're sorry as hell, and you genuinely need to get over one, and everything else, they still will just, come down on you super hard.
Right.
I always make is that Porsches are like extremely jealous, attractive girlfriends.
Oh.
It's, if you are ever not paying attention to them for 1 minute, they will let you know, and usually in the most violent way possible.
Do I want to? I'll just stay here for a second.
Yeah.
Honda Metropolitan, almost bought one of those things.
Oh yeah?
Dumb question, and I know people will shout out the answer, but when did they start making the turbo 911?
The very first turbo in Europe was 1975.
Oh, it's a lot earlier. I was thinking mid-80s.
Nope.
So no, that was older.
The first turbo that came to America was a 1975 model that came over as a 76. There are two of them in the United States, and I've seen one of them. It's here in Colorado.
Really?
And it was at the Concours d'Elegance. It's the one of two 1975 ones, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Magnus Walker, the urban outlaw. I don't know if you've heard of him.
The name sounds familiar.
He's a crazy looking dude. Dreadlocks, huge long beard, drives old 911s, just hot rods them.
I think, he was on like Jay Leno's Garage with this one thing that looked like this, I don't want to say rally fighter, but it was like this, the ultimate autocrosser with
the C30. He goes, "What'd you think?" And I'm like, "You know what, to be honest, oh, hey, there's Boulder's sketchiest place. That's a strip club."
The Bishop's Gentlemen's Club.
Yeah. And right behind it is the Eurasian Auto Repair Center.
Okay, now we're getting out of town.
Yeah, so you want to hang a left here.
Okay.
And cool, we'll be at the...
I like how the turn signals give you one click to begin, and then just kind of keep to themselves.
Yep.
All right, I'm in third. Wow.
Yep. So this is a pretty easy road to drive, but it's got some nice scenery. So,
this is beautiful.
So this
now I can take it into fourth.
Yep.
Am I in fourth now?
Yeah, you should be.
Okay, coming up.
Let the clutch out slowly. And
all right.
Yep. And everyone. And no
okay, now we're getting up to 3, so I'm going to take fifth.
And fifth is really kind of an overdrive gear. It's really kind of the only tall gear in the whole set. And even it's not that tall. And it's kind of designed as a highway cruising gear.
Well, it is pretty good. And in my fit, when I go like 62, I'm sitting at exactly 3. So it's got some taller gearing than that. Of course, you have more displacement than a 1.5 liter.
Yeah. So
4-banger.
Quick question: do you want to go on a kind of curvy road, or do you want to keep on the straight?
I feel confident for a little bit of curves.
Okay, so hang a right up here. The turn comes up real quick.
Okay. My blinker's on.
So you're gonna probably want to go down into third.
Okay, didn't want to take it.
Third's up here.
Oh, that was. Oh, doesn't want to take it. Doesn't want to take it.
Doesn't want to.
Okay, fourth.
It's okay in fourth. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. So curves are around here.
Oh, those brakes feel so nice. Oh. Okay. Get rid of my thing. Coming down there. It'll take third. Ooh. This looks a little Pennsylvanian right here. Oh, I guess I don't need 4.
Well, you're okay in fourth. This next corner's not too tight. So there's a nice straight here, so feel free to peg it up a bit if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So it says 15. You can take it 15 to 30 whenever I've driven this.
Okay.
So whatever you feel confident in.
I will be conservative. Moo. 15 miles an hour, second warning. Okay, take third, take third, take third. Still not taking third.
You can go down to second, probably, actually. Probably want to go down to second.
Okay, taking second. There we go. There it is. Now I'm waiting for like, I'm waiting for it to climb on the cam, and is it just linear all the way up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's 100% linear. That's part of the thing about these old motors, specifically the 3-liter motor that everyone loved. Old Porsches tended to be very, very rev happy. Specifically the old 2-liter motors, like the 2.4-liter motor, and the 2.7-liter motor. But the 2.7-liter motor was a dog. You'll probably get comments on YouTube if you post this, or whenever you post this too. People are like, 2.7-liter motor was amazing.
Oh, it was so much lighter. It has a little like displacement, stayed up in the high rev.
It was a terrible magnesium case that constantly cracked under pressure. They took the 2.4, they bored it out too much. The cylinder walls were too thin. It was a bad motor. Porsche should have never made it. The 3-liter motor was an entirely new case. They.
Am I in? Yeah, I'm in.
There's times where you may not feel like
Is this guy letting us by?
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
That or, yeah, okay.
Thank you.
This is baby horse season, so a lot of times there's like ponies out in the yard, and so everybody pulls over to take pictures, and so.
Oh, that person's staying there, so. We were driving.
So you got a long straight here, so don't be afraid to just kind of gun it for a second. Get it up to $5,000.
Oh, okay, we're moving. Coming down off of it. Gary. Honda Accord.
Funny story.
I'm driving to the business store.
If that's a V6, it's actually faster than this.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding. It's funny because the first question everyone asks is it fast? I'm like, it's quick. That's what I tell you.
I would like a gear, please, Porsche. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, are we in second?
That's second.
Well, it wanted me to have second then.
So over.
And we're in third.
There you go.
Okay.
So you're experiencing the glories of what's called the 915 gearbox.
Okay.
It's kind of more of a. You really kind of have.
Do I want to turn anywhere or start
turn left at the stop sign here.
Okay.
It's actually kind of driving by guess.
There is a lot of, when I put it in, there is a lot of, hey.
Yeah, the shift linkage is worn, but to be honest with you, the
okay, is it my turn now?
Yeah, the 915 is.
That person's gone. I'm gone.
The 915 is sort of just that way. A lot of guys with 915 say the G50's better. Other people say it's not. There's another Porsche. That's a 993. Hey,
I gave. Oh, he did. Oh, the motorcycle?
No, the Porsche did. He was behind the A pillar. He was. You couldn't see his wave.
Oh, cool.
I saw it from this angle. The guys with the older Porsches wave. The guys with like newer cars, they don't wave because they're like, I'm a dentist who makes 70,000 a year. Why would I wave at you in your junk Porsche? Also, everyone's going to complain at you. I bet you $5 and say it's pronounced Porsche.
I know.
Porsche.
Yeah.
I pronounce it Porsche too.
So British. Oh wait, no. Well, yeah, it is UK because they like to say.
How do you say so German?
So German?
Because you say so British that way. What would so German be?
See, I'm not very good at a German accent, even though I'm pretty much 100% German. So, I wanted to make a asshole reference, such as.
Ja, it's very German. Maybe that. Maybe that's too friendly. I don't know.
Come to my house later. Maybe this is a little bit too Austrian.
Well, hey, Porsche was Austrian.
You're right, he was.
And actually, his father, Ferry Porsche the First, was actually Czech.
Huh.
So they emigrated to Austria, which is where he was born, and then they emigrated to Germany during World War II when his father got the contract with Hitler. So, but I don't know if you've ever read We at Porsche.
No, I've not. I think I'm in 4th. Let's find out. Yay!
Yeah, it's sort of a, you know, what's behind gear number 3? It's a little vague, but
yeah.
But yeah, Ferry Porsche he was contracted by Hitler in Germany, and he bounced all over Europe. Like he never stayed in one place for longer than like 5 years.
Yeah.
And so whenever he took the contract with Hitler, he was desperate. He had been out of work for 2 years, trying to make his own car company succeed. And another fun thing, if you reach under the dash, right there, there's a couple of toggle switches. The one closest to me, if you press it back,
I see.
There's a left, right one, and one that goes forward and back.
Okay.
There you go. Keep going back.
Hey! Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.